Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for player ratings. It's going to be a painful one. Robbie, do you know what? Ty just reminded me.
For Ty, 0. Stop blaming the referee for this game. Yes, the referee, I will agree with him, the referee allowed a lot of things. In the first half. Right? But he had nothing to do with the referee today. Nothing. And
do you know what he said to me? He said, "Look, remember what they did at Anfield? Look at," I said, "It's all. What was that? It doesn't mean nothing now."
This man's deluded, man. Let's get on to the thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, anyway, let's get into.
You lost it, man.
Lost what?
You've lost it.
Lost what? Huh? I lost.
Player ratings in and you're done.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm in the middle of doing that now, yeah?
Sorry about that.
All right, let's get
That's
to
the
it.
first bit of laughter I've had today.
Yeah, same. David Raya, who actually kept us in.
He actually did all right. You know what I mean? He made a good save. His distribution was good. As I said, I've not seen back the goal yet to see if he's culpable. You know what I mean?
I don't think he was, yeah.
But David Raya, let's give him a 6.
6. Okay, let's go to our right back, who's been said, he's been off form for a long time, but today Ben White?
Nothing from him today, was it? Nothing.
I don't know, I can't remember.
Nothing going forwards, you know what I mean? Too easy for them to attack us.
Yeah, he had Anthony Robertson on it, Jeddah
4.
after him. Yeah, okay, 4. Let's go into the centre-back pairing. William Saliba, Robbie.
Saliba was one of the better ones I thought, but again, I've not seen back. That's another set piece we've been done by, whether it's him or Gabriel, I can't see. But Saliba probably a 5 today.
5, yep. Okay, let's go to Gabriel, his partner today, Robbie.
It's probably the same, probably like a 5 today. You know what I mean? They saw it like Gabriel, he saw a lot of the ball. It was almost like he was the inverted player at times. But yeah, 5 today.
5 today. It's weird. We've conceded a lot of goals recently as well.
Yeah,
it's a problem.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
We never conceded any from set pieces, and now all of a sudden, last couple of games, and Fulham done us from a set piece twice this season.
Yeah.
Twice.
You reminded me of that as well. Yeah, well said. Let's go
corners. How can we be? Nah.
Let's go to our left back, who you actually highlighted it so much. He's not a left back.
The game started, saw him there, and I was worried already because Jakob Kivior cannot play as a left back. He does not know the position. He's not quick enough. When he comes inverted, he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't, you know what I mean? He looked lost, right? Yeah. And it was no surprise that he was pulled off at half time. He didn't know what he's not comfortable in that position. The guy, he's a centre back and he's been put into that position, and on the goal as well, could he have done better when the ball's been crossing? It's a great cross.
Could have got there, could have done better.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a left back. 3.
I think that's only right. I think you can see the team didn't really trust getting him on the ball. We spoke about it. Yeah, no one's giving the ball.
Like with Zinchenko, they passed to him. They didn't want to pass him because they know they didn't really trust him there.
He didn't have confidence at all like that. Let's go into midfield. Declan Rice, Robbie.
Yeah, it's kind of flat from Declan today as well. I think he's been brilliant since he's come here, but I think that's been 2 games that he's just been distinctly average. If I'm being honest, he was kind of average again today. You know, they doubled up in that midfield with Kearney and Kearney and Paulinho. Yeah. And he didn't really. I wanted to see him sort of carry the ball a bit more, because I think in games like this, when it's not kind of happening, the passing, you need someone to kind of ball carry. And he's good at doing that, but he didn't do that enough, I felt.
But we're asking a lot of him, because he's got to do it from his position. We're asking him to basically grab the game.
It can't be one guy, but he's good enough to do that. So 5 today for him as well.
Okay, let's go to the players in front of him, starting with our captain, Martin Odegaard.
Yeah, again, was a bit...
I think...
Listen, one thing about it, that's why he's the captain, he will always give everything, but it didn't happen for him at all today, and it's probably another 5 as well for him as well.
5, the return today of Kai Havertz, Robbie.
It's a very quiet game.
Yeah,
very quiet game.
He actually played,
to me, I think I'd have to give him a 4, because he was just anonymous, really. You know what I mean? He didn't make any impact on the game whatsoever.
I think you make a group. Everyone was screaming for him after West Ham.
Me included, but he was just very, very quiet today. So I'd have to say a 4.
Okay, let's go to Bukayo Saka, who we had to say got to call out.
He scored. He was probably the only threat again. That's why you can't take him off. But a distinctly average game from him as well. You know what I mean? For a guy that we really rely on. You know what I mean? At times I thought I was looking at Rashford, how he was playing. You know what I mean? I was like,
easy.
Yeah, no. You know what, right?
Explain it.
in the, you know, Rashford when he's kind of,
When he's red hot with everyone and
yeah,
United,
you know
United
Rashford when he's having a bad game, he's almost like, he almost seems like he's sulking a bit.
Oh, okay.
There was a little bit of that vibe from Saka today that I've not really seen before.
People look for Saka. People look at Rashford as well, I suppose.
He's a brilliant player. He's been brilliant for ages. He's so consistent. So when you got a player that's so consistent and they have a bad game, him, Declan Rice, it stands out because you're like, that's not the guy. And I'm saying that, and he still scored our goal.
Yeah.
But 5 today.
Let's go to Gabriel Martinelli on the other wing, Robbie.
Same with him. Did brilliantly on the goal.
Well, all his work.
Brilliantly on the goal. Put the work in. But how many times did he take on the fullback? How many times did he get past the fullback? How many times did he, 5 as well?
It's annoying because why are they not doing it? They used to do it all the time.
Listen, they're getting doubled up on the teams are sitting very deep against them, but they've got to find a way.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah,
Got to find a way, man. This is Mbappe faces that every single game he plays.
Yeah.
If you're going to be a top player, you've got to find a way.
It's a great point. Let's go to our striker today. I was about to say Jesus, but it's actually Eddie Nketiah.
It's anonymous, man. He barely touched the ball, did he? I mean, he had I remember him having a shot in the first half. Shot wide. Didn't see no movement from him. The problem with him is that he's no different really to the other forward players we've got. He plays in a sort of similar fashion. Didn't see anything. I just have to 4.
Yeah, if
zero impact, 0.
Would you say if Jesus started, would it have changed?
Sorry?
Tell the truth.
I am telling the truth.
He is. Let's actually, before we go into that, let's go to the subs. We saw Jesus come on. Subs.
Well, listen, he came on and he tried, but he couldn't get into the game. By that time, they had it locked down. You know what I mean? They had it locked down,
Yeah.
So.
Okay, what'd you give him?
Sorry?
What'd you give Jesus?
5.
5. Okay, let's go to Tomiyasu. We spoke about Jakub Kivior, but Tomiyasu when he came on.
Well, I was having a go at the manager for playing Kivior because he can't play that position. But then when Tomiyasu came on, I realised why he did play him there, because he's obviously not fit. He was terrible. Absolutely terrible when he came on, and he didn't look fit, did he? He's almost like we rushed him back because there was an injury to Zinchenko, obviously. So they've obviously rushed him back because he had an awful game. Even at the end there when he was terrible.
It's a shame because we know Tomiyasu to have such high
he's not
levels.
fit, man. He's not fit. He needs. Hopefully he doesn't go with Japan for our sakes, because we need to get him back to full fitness. We need He was brilliant up until he got injured, but today he didn't look. He looked awful.
That's bad. The last two subs didn't really get too many minutes, but Reece Nelson.
Yeah, didn't get a chance to do anything. So 4.
Yeah, and I believe the last one was Smith Rowe.
Did he come on? I don't think he came on.
Oh, there was 4 subs. Trossard, sorry, not
Trossard. Yeah, he didn't really do 4 as well. He didn't really get to do nothing either.
Okay, let's go to Tyward. He's over there, but the referee quickly before we go to manager. He wasn't even that bad.
Blame the referee. Weren't that bad? He's one of these referees that allowed a lot for both teams. He allowed a lot.
He did. We said that. Yeah.
Right on both teams, and if you're consistent with it, you know what I mean. Because when their player was running through, there's a lot of people thinking that was a red card on Saliba or Gabriel. But he allowed a lot, right? So as long as you're consistent with it, which I thought he was, I thought he should have given out a couple of yellow cards earlier in the game.
Yeah,
but he was a referee that was like, no, I'm gonna allow a lot of physicality today. The problem was Arsenal weren't physical. I mean, they were, we weren't. So the referee today, a 7.
Yeah, standard. So I think he was all right today. Let's go to our manager, who's seeming to get a few things wrong at the moment, not figuring out how to beat a team, how to change up his style of play. Seems like we've been sussed out. What do you give Mikel Arteta?
It's a damaging defeat. Two defeats in a row now. Very damaging. You know what I mean? I almost wish now we went to Anfield, lost that, and then won the next 2.
Yeah.
Because, remember, we only got a point there, right? So that's like a 1 point out of 9. Right? Where if you'd have looked at it before the 3 games, you'd have looked and say, raw, Anfield away could lose that, but we win the next 2.
Right.
We got Anfield, played really well, got a draw, and then lost the next 2.
No one would have saw this coming.
No. It's a very, very damaging defeat, but he's got to get to the drawing board quickly. You know what I mean? Spurs are a point behind us. City above us now with a game in hand.
It's crazy.
Liverpool can go 5 points clear. Villa above us. But, couple of games ago, Villa were,
top of
you
the
know,
league,
top of
yeah.
the league. You know, I mean, it's things are going to change, but we got to get back to winning ways really, really quick. And I think he has to find some solutions in January. He really does, man. I think, you know, in the fullback areas, I said it. You know, I was on a show the other day with Julian. Julian's telling me we don't need fullbacks. Do you see it now for yourself?
Yeah.
Do you see what I was talking about when I said to you, we need fullbacks? Yeah. And you're telling me, no, Cedric.
No, he said we need,
you want more of these, right? So 5 today for Arteta. You know, he's got to have also the ability to bring on some players that will do some different things. It's all the same at the moment, and I thought it looked to me like Marco Silva just watched the video from the West Ham game.
So we're going to do that.
I said, oh, actually, that's a good idea, David Moyes. We're doing the same, and it worked. And we were 1-0 up as well.
That's what makes it.
We're
That's
1-0
what
up.
makes it so painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's funny though. You're
Actually,
right.
you know what? It really should be a 4. You know.
Yeah,
We're
it should be.
1-0 up.
Yeah.
And we just stopped playing. 4.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go to the fans.
I'll give the fans a 10, man. You know what I mean? The New Year's and Christmas has been ruined.
Yeah.
It's been ruined, but they were still here in numbers.
Deserved more today for the fans.
New Year's has been ruined. Christmas ruined.
Christmas.
What else?
Everything. Everything.
You see Easter, I'm going away, man. My birthday. We got Man City Easter.
We got Man City and Easter, bloody hell.
You know you said about your brother in Thailand.
We're all coming.
So we're coming out.
Yeah, we're all coming. Listen, that is it for the ratings. But Robbie, you're right in what you said in your fan cam as well. I think they need to have a look at themselves over this period. Their break.
Couple of weeks now. We got the Liverpool game. Well, actually, to me, I'd go strong in that game.
Yeah.
I'd go strong in that game. No rest for no players. Go strong in that game and say, right, go out there and show the fans, first of all, that you can beat Liverpool at home. Because we got Liverpool coming up at home in the league.
Correct.
We've got Palace coming up. Palace will do exactly what you saw West Ham do.
100%.
Right? You know, we've got Burnley coming up. We've got some games that are winnable games on paper, but so is this. So we've got to get our act together.
100%. Let us know your ratings on the AFTV Plus app, iOS or Android. You can download it for free. And I have to say this, as much as my mood is flat.
Have you finished now? Have you finished?
We finished. Come and wish everyone a happy new year.
Yeah.
I know it's been a bad year for you. He said, say for as
It's not been
an
a
Arsenal.
bad year. It's been, listen, we challenged, Julian said it earlier, we challenged for the league this year. I think at the start of the season, last season, none of us thought it ended horribly. Obviously, we didn't do it. Finished second. Started the league well. It's been good up until the last 2 games.
Yeah.
So we can't make the last 2 games, you know, cloud how good we have been this year. You know, but you know what I mean.
big but.
Now that needs to be a wake-up call. Well, I thought that would be after West Ham, but it needs to be a serious wake-up call for them now going into 2024 because any more performances like the margin for error now is completely gone.
Yeah, you got to be near on perfect.
Got to be flawless now.
Yeah, 100%. Well, listen, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
And thank you for the support all the way. And let's hope Arsenal do kick back on in the new year. 2024, hopefully, our year.